I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 2, Episode 9. So we started off with Miles and this whole talk with Milan and Amber. And not only does Milan have fur on his collar, but he has fur on the pocket of his shirt, which just completely just throw me off. And like after all this leading up and this built up tension, this whole conversation that was supposed to go on between him and Amber, it went totally not like they made it seem like it was gonna be. It made it seem like she was gonna go in there, confront him, some yelling was gonna happen, but that's not what happened. They basically get there and compare notes. He lets her know that him and Miles had been in a relationship for 2 years and that they love each other and they talk about marriage. And he basically said, well, he said you was kind of clingy and you know you was stuck on him like glue. And she's sitting like, wow, they was here together for 2 years. Like this is what she's giving us. They was together, and she was like, you know, he was there for my daughter since she ain't got no daddy. Her daddy passed away. I thought we was in a relationship. And I was like, I didn't understand how they were working on going to counseling for the relationship when they didn't have a relationship. They haven't had a relationship. I don't even know if they was ever dating. They said high school sweethearts, but like her daughter's like 12 years old. Like when was this relationship that was going on? Is this something that she fabricated in her head, like they was friends and he said I love you and she took it too far? They're comparing notes, and he was like, I've been wanting to meet you so we can get this together. And she's like, I'm not mad that he's gay, but I'm mad that he strung me along. And he's like, yeah, we've been living together. We didn't spoke of marriage. This, that, and the third. We got matching tattoos. And she's sitting like, oh my goodness. Wow, it's like this whole scene, this storyline is getting on my nerves. I guess when she's with her people and friends, she likes to, you know, sing like she gonna buck things up. But she went there just calm as cucumber. I guess she has no more fight in her. I don't know, but she's like, I'm going to go see him later because she got some things to work. I was like, what do you need to like figure out? He told you that he's in love with somebody else and he's been with somebody else. So what do you need to figure out? But you need to, like I said, this storyline is just getting on my nerves. So we got Moniece at home. She's like mad that her and Rich's relationship has made a turn because our mom went to see him. And I don't know how she doesn't realize like her mom's doing the reason why your mom went to Rich is because she's thinking about her grandson. You're all doing everything, getting your nails done in the studio, laid up on a Rich, but you haven't been seeing your child. And I don't know how she doesn't realize, hey, if you were there for your child emotionally, financially, you know, physically, then she wouldn't be going to Fizz to be trying to get him to take you to court, and she wouldn't be going to Rich and letting him know that, hey, you an unfit mama. And I don't see how she doesn't put those two and two together. Like, it's plain and simple that, hey, your mom is doing this because of the grandson. She sees that you don't have your priorities straight, and she wanted Rich to know. She went to Fizz, is like, hey, I love my daughter, but if my daughter's not going to do right, I'm thinking about my grandson. And for whatever reason, Moniece doesn't understand this. She just feels that, hey, my mom is against me. She's trying to turn people against me. She's not there for me. But it's no longer about you. You are a grown woman. She is thinking about the welfare of her grandchild, an innocent, and the innocent in all this. And you're sitting here getting mad that she's going to Rich. Well, like, she wants Rich to know up front what kind of person you are. Like, I'm not gonna sit back and let her just be sitting here living her life and doing what she want to do when she has a child that she should be taking care of. But Moniece, still, like I said, just doesn't get it. So we have Amber telling Moniece and Tierra Marie how Miles has told her he's gay and that he is with Milan, and they have to do the clutching pearls, falling out. Oh my goodness, really? And yet again, she says she needs to talk to him, and I don't understand why. He's told you that he don't want to be with you. He's in love with Milan, and he's been with Milan. What more information she needs, I don't know. But they was like, well, maybe you do need to do this. I don't know why she's getting advice from men, because Tierra Marie was running around trying to ruin somebody's relationship. Moniece doesn't even seem to have a relationship with her son, so what advice could they be giving her? I don't know. So Rich is trying to mend the relationship between Moniece and his mom, when all actuality he should be trying to figure out why she hasn't been seeing her son. This is my opinion. He wants these two to get together and solve whatever issues they have, because this is hurting Moniece. Not once did he say anything about her child. I was side-eyeing him on that one, but yes. She was like, okay, you went to see Rich and badmouth me, and Mom was like, yes, that sounded like something I would do. And she was like, and you told Drew to take me to court. And this is when she lied. She didn't lie. She reworded it. I don't know how Moniece didn't catch it. When people are saying something, I tend to listen to how they say it. What she said was, what would I benefit from Drew taking you to court? But then she did get in confessions like, well, yeah, I said that because I was hoping that when, him taking her to court or threatening to take her to court, that would light a fire up on her to get her together, and her seeing her son, taking care of him, physically, emotionally, and financially. Yes. But you gotta listen to what people say. If they give you a roundabout answer, you need to listen, and listen well. Then Moniece goes to tell us the reason why she is the way she is. Mama packed her up, moved out of town, married a new man. Moniece was left distraught, didn't know what to do, and that ran over to her adult life. Most people, when they've had a childhood where it was bad, they tend to try to turn things around for their children and try to do better. But Moniece, I guess she's still emotionally traumatized by being uprooted, and I don't know why that traumatized her, but it did. And she has nerve gall and audacity to say the way she grew up made her change and want to be a positive parent with Drew. Now, how's that being positive when you're not seeing your child? I don't know. My definition of positive and hers are two different things. She's thinking that, I don't know, I guess she's not, since she sees, I don't know how she's being a positive parent with Drew, when seeing as how he has a child. She goes weeks without seeing him, but this whole session should have been differently. It should have been how can we get together and you see your child and not be out getting your nails done, out talking about somebody else's relationship, out fighting on somebody else's behalf. We've done all this and we have yet to see you with your child or talk about your child. Because the only time I've seen her talk about her child is when her mom or Fizz brings that child up. Any other time, she's out getting her nails done. She's out fighting. She's out there, discussing other people's relationship. So I'm going to need her to get it together. This whole crying and nobody's there for me. This ain't about you no more. This is about this baby. So Hazel, she's asking Tia Marie and Nikki about, this fashion show that they got going on. And seeing as how Tia Marie just had liposuction and she thought she was just going to hop up and be right back at it and get things done. Well, I had my gallbladder removed and I had it done laparoscopically. I had 4 incisions that big. And I was out for a good little 2 weeks. I'm needing help just to sit up. all the way, help standing up. That was just for incision. She had lipo, full body, chin and all lipo. Why she thought she was gonna be able to get up and just hop back at it is beyond me. But Hazel had some questions for them, because this is when Hazel, her business ad popped out like, okay, do y'all have a venue? Do y'all have a liquor license? Do y'all have a liquor supplier? Is it open bar? Is it closed bar? What was good? And they sitting there looking like, you know what? We don't have none of that. And you know, I thought somebody else take care of that, but she was like, yeah, these two obviously don't have it together. Nikki, she's like, you know, she has clothing lines, but she's never did anything like this. See, that's why you need somebody like Hazel on your side. Earlier, Hazel had met up with Princess Love, and she's like, this is business. Yeah, Princess and Tiara, they didn't have their little spat. She know that, you know, Tiara and Princess, and you know, she was going behind Princess's back and leaking right information, but this is business. You know, Tiara had no qualms about going and working with Bird after Bird played Hazel all the way wrong. So like, she's like, well, this is all about money. You know, Princess ain't done nothing to me. So she did let, you know, Nikki know, like, you know, Tiara, she ain't gonna be ready for this. I can already see that. She laid out on the couch. Like, we got this, like, I don't know why she waited to right before, you know, an event to do this, but hey, it's her money, her body, what she want to do, she can do with it. But she's like, she would like to bring Princess in because Tiara is out of commission, and Nikki's like, you know what, you know, she ain't did nothing to me neither, so maybe we can work with this girl. Lastly, we're going to talk about Willie and his wife. He didn't try his best to get out of this contract. He didn't met with his ex-manager, and it's like, okay, the only way I can, you know, get out of this contract, ex-manager gonna be my current manager, and we're gonna get out of this deal. The only thing is, he's already told his wife that he has gotten out of the deal to appease her. So she comes to the studio to, you know, talk to him, take him to lunch. And the manager's like, you know, your husband came in here and wanted to take my head off because, you know, this whole, he not out of this deal. So then she's mad, but you know, this gives her opportunity to go fly her like, she couldn't wait to go fly back on that pole. You know, she's been itching for like, ever since she's been on here to go run and fly back on that pole. So this gives her the excuse now to, hey, my kids need to eat. We need a roof over our heads, so this is my time to go swing back on that pole, and that's exactly what she does. So it's going to be good next week because she's going to be working at the club where Nikki Baby's at in FENCES. Now, this is one thing you shouldn't have to see. Your friend's wife sitting there swinging on a pole. So, yes, that was the gist that went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady signing off. Have a good one.